All right. There's a sticker on the. Alrighty. Ha. Wow. I mean, this is pretty incredible. Pretty incredible. What's incredible? Testing, testing, 1 2 1 2, test, test, test. And I'm on live stream. How about that? All right. All right. So, I don't even know what to say. I'm happy. I had this other camera. But it is more like a video cam, a security cam for like apps and stuff. And couldn't figure out how to make it a webcam. I could make it a webcam. No, you can't. But so it's cool, security cam, but not a webcam. So you're at the Ron's Aerial Videos YouTube channel. We do nothing but space and SpaceX and Nilix and NASA Space Flight, Tank Watchers, Arduinos, Oregon marijuana politics. Not too much, not too much. Yeah, it's all around great YouTube channel with the whole everything. You get some touchscreen action along with some Dogecoin. Yeah, it's Dogecoin channel. Dogecoin's at 19 cents right now. It's a great time to buy Dogecoin. Just buy it up, 19 cents. I'm doing horrible. I'm stuck at like 32 cents and $1.52 in my savings thing. Yeah, 100 and some odd bucks on Deutsch. Lost myself $69.48. $69. Jeez. Well, what are we gonna do now? It's a long time coming. I bought this stupid thing. It said cam. Oh, well, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You're just gonna like not get your stuff done?
Welcome to Live Chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. Learn more.
Wow, no one on the chat room. So, one of the YouTube channels that I'm watching right now is Ocean Cam. I think it's Ocean Cam. Ocean Cam. Ocean Cam is one of the. Oh, my mic. Mic fell down. I have a tripod for my mic. Technical difficulties. Maybe just right there. Yeah, there we go. Try this again. Ocean Cam. Ocean Cam? What is going on? Come on, people. Ocean Cam. 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 Period. Ocean Cam. Period. Oh, here it is.
The energy landscape has changed. Extreme weather and grid fragility are causing massive outages, and energy prices are continuing to increase. So when prices skyrocket or when the grid fails, how will you keep the lights on and the work flowing? A changing landscape requires changing your perspective. The time has come to be an energy innovator. There's money to be saved and carbon to be reduced. You just need the right partner. At Capstone Green Energy, we partner with you to provide solutions to improve your energy costs, reduce your carbon footprint, and provide energy resiliency. Over the last few years, we've saved companies an estimated $700 million and over 1 million tons of carbon emissions, and we can do the same for you. Energy management is evolving. Will you? The power is in your hands. Learn more at www.capstonegreenenergy.com.
Energy production at Starbase here. It's alive.
All right, back again. Sorry that took so long, but I gotta do it. Gotta do. All right, so here we're watching some SpaceX live. Well, I guess it's not live.
Wednesday, July 14th, 2021. SpaceX Starbase build site Boca Chica TX.
Wow. So this is a flame diverter, but it's a fire stack flame diverter. It's amazing. Wow. Hey everybody, it's Ron. We'll really get it going on today. Oh, we got one subscriber. I wonder who my one subscriber is. It's probably just me, huh? You got it. Let's see what the whole Facebook is into. All right, here we go. Facebook. Shut that camera off. Okay.
Asterisk 23. And your Lord has decreed that you worship not accept him, and to parents good treatment.
Okay.
Whether one or both of them reach old age while with you, say
Good
not
morning
to
in
them
the evening.
so much as FF, and do not repel them, but speak to them in word. See more to like.
Wow. Sorry.
From Albuquerque. Buzz. Nice to meet you, man.
Looks like we got.
Got back to the site. I was over at the build site for a little bit, and I went to town.
Looks like we got some new Starship rocket cones in the high bay today. Very nice. I said that the other day. Oh, I didn't say that the other day because I didn't have my cams going. But yes, the other day they had Starships kink spin rings. So it looks like today they may have welded on the nose cones to those rings. Dang. So they had those nose cones built for a while, I think. They had them hidden in one of those onion heads. But looks like they have the COV tanks on.
I didn't even see the Superman logo when I posted.
Okay, so yeah, they got the.
Having been there, I'm amazed at the photographs y'all take out there.
So I think it's the wing flap jigs welded on it right now. Gosh darn amazing. Gosh darn amazing. All right.
About some stuff. Ryan, how you doing, man? Nice to see you. I don't remember seeing your name before. The big oof. Hello. Yeah.
Welcome to Live Chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines.
We'll get started.
Learn more.
For sure at 11, but we can chat a little bit before then.
Content, know what type of videos to stream. When filming personal info, be cautious about sharing any control. Report inappropriate videos or block you. Privacy. YouTube has features to help you limit who can see the live streams you post. Protect your privacy by setting personal live streams to private or unlisted. Use the privacy and safety settings page to explore the tools available to help you manage your experience on the site.
I may set up a little bit more, but everything is set up now. And see how it goes. I will definitely be live from 11 to 11:15. So definitely, yeah, I'm doing okay. I've been talking a lot, so my, you know, I'm fine. But yeah, oh, that's good. Yeah, I'm using a mic, so that everything's good there. A lot of excitement today. Hey, Mauser, Mooser. Yeah, I was up early. I'm up late too. That's the way it is, Reno. Thanks, Andy Ruth. Yeah, the late night one is, I think it's kind of a necessity. Cool, Ishan. Virgin Galactic flight, an upcoming Blue Origin flight. I think it's great.
Oh, I gotta change the channel. All right, here we go. So this is the catching mechanism for the booster of the Starship. I like to call it the Heavy Falcon 9.
There's a new soap. Can you smell it?
Star Wars soap.
The dark side.
The dark side.
And the light.
And the light
The
side.
Dr. Swatch Star Wars collection
Oh my God.
is here. With natural, nourishing ingredients and 4 galactic scents. There's a path and a bath
Oh,
for everyone.
shit.
Oh, you smell like you slept inside a tauntaun. Take this. Are you a Jedi kind of guy? Lather up with Only Hope soap. Feeling wise? Wisdom Wash is the way. Want to dabble with the dark side? Dark Side Scrub and Ruthless Rinse will seduce your senses and exfoliate your skin, making you feel powerful. Exfoliation. Amber. Mike? Mike, snap out of it. You must find balance in the bundle.
Amber and charcoal? Oh, zest and woods.
Herbs and citrus. Cypress and oak. Oak, Mike. Oak.
It's so balanced. Silence! I've chosen my path.
Listen, it's easy to give in the Dark Side Scrub, but I think you should appreciate the galaxy of scents.
If you're not with me, you're my enemy.
You were my brother, Mike. Remember? That was a close one. Which path will you choose? Click the link to explore the Dr. Swatch Star Wars collection today. May the Force be with you.
SpaceX is no stranger to innovation and
Really? We kind of want to watch that commercial again. I showed you the wrong screen, I guess. Oh, man. Oh, my gosh.
on an alternative new plan to catch Super Heavy boosters by their grid fin during their final approach for landing.
By their grid
Enthusiasts
fins.
worldwide started speculating how such a technology would work. As crazy as this proposal sounds, the engineering reasoning behind this
Gotta admit, it's pretty crazy. Yeah, it's a giant booster out of the sky with a big crane that bobs and down. It's awesome.
plan is pretty sound. For our viewers that are not proficient with all the SpaceX jargon, Super Heavy is the booster stage of Elon Musk's flagship spacecraft system, the Starship. The Starship project was originally developed to create a cheap and reliable spacecraft to facilitate transit between Earth and Mars. This was all part of Elon's plan to colonize Mars by 2050. But as the project has matured over the years, SpaceX has realized multiple other uses of Starship like Earth-to-Earth travel, deploying satellites in orbit and traveling to other moons and planets. The main purpose of the Super Heavy is to be used as a booster rocket for the Starship system. The Super Heavy will boost the Starship through the Earth's atmosphere and up the Earth's gravity well during the initial leg of the Starship's journey. The idea is to augment the thrust capabilities of the launch vehicle. Booster stage rockets are designed to provide a substantial amount of thrust to the launch vehicle and help them break free of the Earth's gravity. Once Super Heavy runs out of fuel, it is dropped to fall back to Earth. This is known as booster engine cutoff, or the BECO. Previously, booster rockets would just fall into the ocean or somewhere in the desert. But SpaceX has different plans for the Super Heavy. Instead of just the booster stage being wasted, it is planned to perform a controlled landing. This could mean SpaceX could save millions of dollars per launch by reusing the Super Heavy. Performing controlled landing of rockets is a signature style of how SpaceX operates. Right from the start, SpaceX had a very clear goal of cutting down launch costs. And at the center of that objective was rocket reusability. Previously, booster stage rockets and launch vehicles would just be dumped, as no space agency had developed the technology to try to land these rockets. SpaceX disrupted this industry practice in the last few years with the development of Falcon 9. Falcon 9 was a fully reusable orbital launch vehicle that could safely return to a landing platform after delivering its payload to orbit. The most challenging part of rocket reusability is safely...
So, we all know that SpaceX can land rockets. That's not like, woo, SpaceX can land rockets. It's mostly like, SpaceX's launch capability is far greater in its the grand scheme of things is launching more and more payload in this space, not like launching the same amount of stuff in the space, but increasing your yield. I mean, not like it's any news, but Dogecoin is at 19 cents right now. 2000. I mean, that's its low. So, be able to predict the next thing in the rocket industry is kind of key. I think need to advance in that thinking. Maybe not so much in the hypotheticalness of it all, but oh yeah, Ocean Cam's got an update. If we can find it here. Yeah.
What we're looking at here was once two pieces. So they've now joined it. They've welded it. It's now one round circular piece. Not sure what it's for, but it's becoming something substantial.
Oh man, it's over. So, I guess everybody on this channel, what I want to really create is an Arduino little college. Right now, I'm working on this Arduino OV0767 cam. That's what I'm really working on now. I want to get that going and show you guys how to do all that. And yeah, this is my other favorite guy.
Stepping into something that's been created by the Y community, you know, there's so much here that was just established when I came into the picture. It's so great to work with the people in the Discord. I absolutely love Alex Jobs' music. The Flight Delayed song. I've already told him like 1,000 times. Just love that song so much. Working with him, I put in a new track into I think the last 4 or 5 episodes have had a new Alex Jobs track. So yeah, I just love that you've got all these creative people that you're collaborating with. I mean, it's literally just a whole Discord full of people that are talented in different ways. Everything from being able to translate the subtitles into umpteen different languages. You've got Alex in the music, all these 3D animators. Like, that is so cool, so cool. And it's really neat just seeing some of the 3D animators post like early works into the Discord. Just like, hey, what do you think of this? Do you think it would be interesting if the smoke looked like this or this? Right? Yeah. So it's a really, really neat community that you've created. So congratulations for hitting 200,000. That is so cool.
Woo! Hype train, everybody. Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. Oh, you mentioned the captions team. That is something that I wanted to mention as well tonight. There are a few people in the What About It community who are crazy enough to write subtitles in all sorts of different languages for each and every episode. They spend hours rewriting things that might have been wrong and trying to get it out to everybody. There's Susie, Sabolj, Justini, quite a few others who regularly do these subtitles on each and every episode. It's absolutely amazing. There's my daughter coming in, and she's giving me a little present. Thank you very much. She just gave me this. So amazing. It doesn't fit around my neck. Oh, maybe it does, but then it's probably going to break apart. So I'm just going to put it here. So yeah, as you said, there are so many different people working on this, and it's not just me, and I try to emphasize it whenever I can. And yeah, we have big plans for the future as well. As soon as we are able to relocate to Florida, we'll have the studio there. And I see so much creative work happening between the two of us in the next few years, maybe even decades. Who knows? I'm super happy to have you on board, Brian.
Well, thank you so much. Yeah, I absolutely share your passion about helping educate, inform people. You know, you're definitely the space enthusiast between the two of us. I think I'm more the YouTube enthusiast. I'm just addicted to YouTube so much. I love the YouTube culture, and I love you know, everything about the it's that whole side of things. And yeah, so I'm happy to help bring the good word of space news and space education to as many people as possible. Absolutely.
All right, everybody, give it up for Brian. Every time you watch an episode, keep an
eye out for that Starman. He keeps sneaking in. I cannot control it.
Oh. No.
Let me know if you ever see him.
Okay, thanks, Brian. Talk to you soon.
You too.
Which button? That's the one. Okay, so that was Brian. And there are so many more on the team that you have never met, that you probably might never meet if you don't join the What About It community, at least, because everybody is active on the Discord. But on my episodes, you always just see me, which is kind of sad. So every time you watch an episode, think about Brian and think about all the other people. Think about Alex when you hear the music that's playing in the background right now. That's why I turned the music on earlier. That's Alex's music. You can listen to it on Spotify for free if you like the tunes that are being played on our show, and so on and so forth. So there are so many different people working in the What About It team that it's absolutely amazing. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to try to go through a million questions that are still here. Burhan Salilov, thank you so much for your super chat. You rock. Anthony Taylor, thank you so much for your super chat. Congratulations to the Y team. You all should sign the button. Yeah, that was the one I was already talking about earlier. It's probably not going to be possible. That's a really nice tweet. Zenkrechtstata Mo, I think he's here tonight as well. He's visited me 2 times by now. He also took a selfie in the studio. He's a YouTuber doing space content exclusively in German. Zenkrechtstata on Twitter, on YouTube. Check him out. Absolutely worth it. And that was Alex Jobs with him in the picture, and he slapped the Y magnetic Y sticker onto something there in the background. Brian Train, exactly. SpaceX. Thank you so much, Alex, for being here tonight. It's incredible. It's a testament for the Y community. It's really something special. Reto Stauffer, thank you very much for the super chat. Random shout out to OBS Studio and all the developers behind this open source project, and to your channel. Love your content. Yep, even they are partly involved in creating something like What About It? The hype train the hype train on the Rodelbahn, exactly. We even had a little hype train on that Rodelbahn, that metal thingy that was going down the hill. I still don't know the English word for it. We did a hype train on that while the meetup was going. It was incredible weekend. We have another question. Hi Felix, can you talk a bit about your lovely astronaut in the back? Oh no, I had that already. Question from Ketchke Janos. I hope I butchered that a lot. What do you think about the recent Elon Musk and Tory Bruno argument? I don't know. I think it's just Elon Musk. He does that stuff sometimes. I hope that everybody understands his humor. I do, and I find it funny. But I could see a lot of people, especially the engineers behind it. You know, there are tons of people besides Jeff Bezos being involved in creating the BE4 engine, and I'm pretty sure there might be a few of them being annoyed about these tweets. So it's Elon's Twitter account, you know. I do hope though that Elon is actually going to go to visit Tory when the engines are being delivered, and that they do some sort of content that we all can watch, because it would be incredibly interesting to see Tory Bruno and Elon Musk talk together about what's going to happen in the future of space. Even though I talk a lot more about Elon Musk, I think Tory Bruno is going to be involved in it as well. So it would be absolutely amazing. Okay, little shout out to all the people who have already tweeted with the when button hashtag. If you have anything you want to show the community here live on the stream, go to Twitter and tweet with hashtag when button. The same way as up there. It's going to be picked up by the moderators and shown live here on the tweet for everybody on the stream for everybody to see. It's our little thank you, as always, on every live stream, to give you the chance to at least participate a little bit. Besides the chat role, you can actually have your things shown like that on the live stream. So please do so. Keep them coming. It's much appreciated. Thank you so much. Auke, thank you so much. He's the guy doing the weather reports for Senkrechtstarter and hopefully me as well in the future. He has a website for a service that is not available yet. There is no 45th Space Wing in Boca Chica yet. So at Kennedy Space Center, we always get a very nice, accurate launch weather report. But when starships lift off in Boca Chica, we don't get anything similar. Of course, we can check the Weather Channel or go to windy.com or something, but there is no dedicated website giving out a launch weather report for Starship launches, and he does that stuff. So his website, I think, is not completely done yet, but as soon as it is, I'm going to promote it on one of my episodes, and it's worth it. It's a really nice thing. Ben Senkrechtstarter, streichel Cookie bitte. Sie ist so süß. That's the streaming cat. She's resting over there right now. I honestly don't want to disturb her, but I will cuddle her for you later on. Are you signing it? If you want to, I'm going to sign the play button. For everybody who has just joined, who might not know what kinds of stuff we're doing here tonight, I am going to raffle an original YouTube play button. This is my YouTube play button. I have two of them, as you can see there on the wall. I got two because this one has a slight typo on it. It doesn't say "what about it?" exclamation mark, question mark. It just says "what about it?" question mark. But still, it is an original play button. I got it, and it's the real deal. It doesn't get more real than this. And if you types #WhenButton into the YouTube chat, and at the same time make absolutely sure that you have a valid email address in the channel information of your YouTube channel, visible when clicking on channel information on your YouTube channel, so that I can contact you, you have the chance of winning this play button. And then in the email discussion that we both personally are going to have, you can tell me to sign the button or not. I will, if you want to. So that's what we're going to do tonight. Question from Petty Star 2000. Felix, would you really go to Mars in the coming 40 years if you would get the chance for a two-way trip? I would if the kids were out of the house. So that would be another 18, probably 18 years or so until my kids are out of the house. By then, I will be 60 or 59. If I'm still fresh enough to go to Mars by then and my wife comes with me, I would probably do it, yeah. But right now, for the first colony efforts that Elon Musk is going to do, I'm not than I am. So I would give them the seat. But yeah, if there is a chance in maybe, let's say, 20 years or so, and I'm still fit enough to do a journey to Mars, I would. Question from Marco. Where's the cat raw episode? I could do that. A day in the life of the streaming cat. That's a cool idea. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you. Question from Controlled Chaos. Felix, I've been a long-time viewer of your channel, and it's been a privilege to watch you grow right along with Starship. My question is, what is your favorite Starship update video memory? Oh, there are so many. There are a lot. I don't know. I did very, very much love when we were at the. That is very, very recent. So it's on the top of my mind right now, anyway. But I think it's one of my favorites. At the meetup in Mechanisch, we all stood in front of the camera, everybody who was there, and we screamed Starship updates into the camera, and I showed that on episode 171, I think, if you want to look at it. I think it was 171. So not the last one, but the one before. And that was a really, really nice thing. Liam, I think, had the idea. He was at the meetup as well, and he said, wouldn't it be cool to have everybody in front of the camera and say Starship updates, and you put it in your episode? And I was like, I instantly said, that would be a cool idea, and then we actually did it. And those are the memories that come directly from the community. So I'd say all my most favorite memories from the YouTube channel are somehow connected to the community. All the Starship live streams that I did with everybody were absolutely amazing. the meetups, the 3 meetups I've done so far, all the presents that I got over the time. And all of those are my favorite memories. And after that comes producing the show for you. But the top ones are the personal ones, the ones where actually there's people behind it. Yep. I do love the What About It community very, very much. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Question from Thunderheart SpaceX. Thunderheart SpaceX. I have a question. What do you do to get ready for each stream or video, and how much time does it take? Okay. In the beginning, it took me much, much longer, and I was super afraid to do live streams. In the beginning, I didn't want to do them at all, and I argued with my wife, and she actually, yep, there you go. Thanks for showing up. She actually argued with me that I should do live streams. And I said, no, I can't do that. How am I going to do that? I'm just going to brabble stupid stuff anyway. And yeah. And then at one point, I did my first live stream. I was super afraid. I was afraid throughout the whole live stream. You could still see it on the channel. It's still up there. Just look at the first live stream in the What About It Live playlist, and you'll see in my face that I wasn't that calm. It's still not. I'm still not very calm when doing live streams. I just love it so much. The preparations are normally at least 3 to 4 hours. I have to look for the stuff I want to do on the live stream. I have to prepare content I want to show on the live stream. Like, for example, this thing that worked beautifully after testing it. I tested all that stuff. The lavalier mic that I still have here. You have to test all of that. If it works, you have to do your scene setup so that everything's correct, so that it says when button up there and not the hashtag from the last live stream. So there are tons of things that I have to do before a live stream. And then normally, while doing that, everybody who has been waiting for one of my live streams knows that I am also active in the chat, because I'm already looking forward to the stream the same way you do. So I'm normally also active in the chat on YouTube saying, hi, everybody, I'm still busy with the preparations, bear with me, and so on and so forth. And then a half an hour before the stream starts, I normally sit down in front of my PC, finally getting ready for the stream, checking last-minute checks of microphone and camera and everything. And then 15 minutes before, I actually do watch the intro every time with you people. So when you see that intro, that stream intro, I'm sitting there with my headphones on, looking at the screen, smiling, and watching the chat. I do love these live streams very much, because as I said earlier in this stream and 100 times in other streams, it is as personal as I can get with you people. And I do enjoy that very much. I do love the space community. I do love the Y family, and it's an amazing thing to happen every time we get together and watch something together. So thank you very much for watching. Hector Velasquez, there you go. When the move to Florida? Yeah, that's a good question. You should ask the Biden administration when they are going to lift their travel bans, because that's what's keeping us from moving to the US right now. Everything's ready for the visa. We've already had lots of talks with Brian about renting the studio and doing all the infrastructure that's going to be needed in Florida to record a What About It episode and all that kind of stuff, because we can't move these walls. They are going to stay here, so we'll have to have a new studio. Don't worry, though, it's going to be similar to what we have here, because I do like the studio setup, but maybe it's going to even be a little bit better looking. There's a few things like for that in the pipeline as well. But right now, that's the only thing that's keeping us from moving to Florida. And unfortunately, we don't know when that travel ban is going to be lifted. The EU has already opened the borders and said that everybody vaccinated from the United States can travel to Europe, but the US hasn't done that yet for Europe. So we'll have to wait and see. Whenever it happens, the first thing we're going to do is go there, check out houses, because we'll have to rent a house, we'll have to rent the studio, we'll have to get a new car. I will desperately want to go to Boca Chica again, because I see all the people in Boca Chica taking pictures and being there and enjoying. And when I was there in March last year, it was incredible, but it was super small compared to what they have now. So I would love to go there and visit the place again, maybe see a rollout of a Starship or a booster, or even a launch maybe. I would love to do that, but it's all not in my hands right now, so we'll have to wait and see. That's That's the problem. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely going to turn this off. That wasn't from the playlist even anymore. Let me turn on the playlist though again. There you go. I'm just slightly in the background. Okay. So yeah, it's out of our hands basically. That's the problem. Question from Faigang Fai. The first orbital flight, the Starship will land in water, which means it will be expended. How about the Super Heavy? It should land on the launch pad. Otherwise, we will lose 29 Raptor engines, right? Yeah, right. We are going to lose 29 Raptor engines. I think Musk has already confirmed that the first booster is going to splash down in the water as well, because they are not ready to land that booster yet. So even if they had the proper mechanics on the pad to be able to catch a booster, the booster itself needs to be tested for a landing first. And you do not want the booster to crash into the hardware, which is equally as time costly to repair as to build 29 Raptor engines. So either way, that first orbital launch and probably a few after it are going to be costly for SpaceX, because they are going to lose very expensive prototypes and lots of engines, but that's the way it is. There's another picture from the meetup. Very nice. Meetup was great. Still need the oxygen. No! He wants to build a liquid-powered rocket engine. Please type into the chat that that is not a wise decision if you've never built a rocket engine before. I've been telling him on our Discord for I don't know how many weeks now that he should be really, really careful putting fuel and oxidizer next to each other. So there you go. Okay, so I think I still have tons of questions, and I'm going to try to go through them. So don't worry if your question hasn't been answered yet. But I think the big moment has come that many people here have been waiting for tonight. I think we're going to raffle a play button now. If you haven't done so yet, please do type #WhenButton into the chat and make absolutely sure that you do have a valid email address in the account information, because if you don't, it's going to be the unluckiest day of your life, because you're going to almost have won a play button, which would be a shame, because I'm not going to wait around 10 minutes or so for you to add an email address. Oh yeah, there you go. Ha, spam. When button train. Okay, so everybody ready for this? I'm going to, of course, as I said before, show this live while you are still spamming when button. I think my wife's coming up as well. She wants to be here for the big moment. Give me a second. You want to click the button. Okay, so my wife wants to be the good fairy and click the button.
In charge, he said.
Wants to be in charge. Okay, so everything's prepared here. Make sure that you have already typed #WhenButton. You don't have to do it twice. You only have to do it once. So if you've already done it, don't constantly keep spamming it. I can see. Oh, because I want to hear the music. Okay, I'm going to take them off. My wife doesn't want me to wear headphones. Okay, so as soon as we click this button here, there's going to be a name appearing. Everybody will see the name, so there is no tinkering from my end. I am then going to turn off this. I'm going to switch to the big camera so that you don't see the email address when I'm checking it. But if I do not find an email address, it's going to be the unluckiest day of your life. So do make sure, please, that there is an email address available, because otherwise I'm just going to go to the roll it button again and roll the next person until I find somebody who has an email address. This is mandatory. Okay, the wife is going to click the button.
I clicked the button.
Give me a second. Wait, I gotta get up. Hello, there you go. Now you're going to sit down.
Hello, my name is Stephanie, and I'm your host for today's play button raffle. You want to count down?
Okay, let's count down together. From 3.
3,
2, 1. Jason Connor.
Jason Connor.
Jason
Do
Connor.
we have a Jason Connor?
Okay, so I'm going to now turn this screen off. So, but you've seen the name. You've seen the name. You've all seen the name. Jason!
Oh, there he is! There he is!
There you go.
Jason!
Okay, so now I'm going to switch to the big camera
Congratulations!
and see if there's an email address.
Please have an email address. We have an email address!
There is an email address. Okay, so
You
I'm
lucky
going to
duck!
copy this out and open up an email. Oh, this is so cool. I'm loving this. Gotta go to the right account. Give me a second. And I'm going to open up an email.
He's writing the email right now. Connor. He's writing play button.
Oh, this is amazing. Oh, wait.
Oh no, he fucked it up. I'm so sorry. Hey, Connor.
Psst.
It's a secret. You have to answer that email, Connor.
You have to answer that email. It's coming in right now.
And send.
And it's sent.
I'll be gone again. Woo!
Thanks for helping me, honey.
Gotta kiss this sweeter goodbye.
Oh, it's even been kissed by the wife. See? There you go.
Don't clone me.
Don't clone her. Okay, I'm going to go into the chat here again. Everybody congratulate Connor to the incredible feat of becoming the first person on the What About It YouTube channel live to win a play button. This is absolutely amazing. Connor, this is really, really cool. This is your day. Enjoy. And I got an email. Sent from my iPhone. Very nice. Okay, Connor, we have contact. Everything else we're going to discuss after I've done the stream. So if you want it to be signed and the address I'm supposed to send it to and so on and so forth. And then in the next few days, you're going to get your own What About It play button. It's right here. Everybody's seen it, and there was no tinkering involved at all. And this thing is going to go to you. Yeah, I'm so happy that I'm able to give something back to the community. Like I said, the 100K was for me, and 200K is for you. And there you go. Please sign it live. Okay, I can do that. I'm going to now sign the play button for Jason Connor. This is the pen I'm going to sign it with. I hope I'm not going to mess this up, because this is a permanent writing, but you wanted me to do this, so give me a second. I have to make very, very sure. For Jason. Let me write for Jason. I think that will be good. Okay, it's officially signed. You see that? Yes, you do. There you go. Here's your play button. This is amazing. I'm having as much fun as you do. I'm having as much fun as you do doing this. It's a pleasure. Thank you everybody else for participating in the raffle. Maybe at 300,000 I'm going to do the same crazy thing again if I can get my hands on another play button. I actually might. I was thinking about this, that one play button is for me and the next 9 are for the community, and I think I can even order more play buttons, so I'll find out if I can do that. And then at 300,000, which is only another 96,000 away right now, I would theoretically have the chance to raffle out another one. So don't give up hope. There might be a chance for you to win one as well. And everybody, congratulations to Jason. This is absolutely amazing. Amazing. It's a pleasure for me to do this. No, from Felix. It says Felix. That is how I write my name. I'm sorry. From Felix. See, there's a really small X at the end. There you go. I love this. Okay, so now let me do a few more of the questions, and there are quite a few. So I'm going to try to answer as many of them as I can. Reto Stauffer, thank you so much for the super chat. No need to be nervous. It's always awesome. Thank you very, very much. I do appreciate that very much. Alex Jobs again. Jason Connor. Connor has to save the future. Do it now. That's true. That was the question about the first orbital flight. I've had that already. Ben, again, question: do you think the chance for the Starship orbital test flight? Oh no. Do you think the chance for the Starship orbital test flight explosion on the pad is high? On the pad, no. I don't think so. SpaceX knows how to build a booster. They've done it with the Falcon 9. It might sound funny, but it's not that much different than building a Falcon 9 booster. Of course, it is different, but it's not that much different. They possess all the tech. They've tested Starship hulls a lot over time now. They possess all the technology. I think liftoff won't be that big of a problem. Landings, though, will take some time. I'm pretty sure about that. So I don't think it's going to explode on the pad. It might not properly splash down in the ocean, though. That could definitely be true, that it glows up in the atmosphere while re-entering because the heat shield didn't work, or that it loses 2 or 3 flaps while falling down because something got damaged, and that it doesn't just make the landing but crashes into the water at full speed. That could be a likely scenario, I think. Or they amaze us as much as they did with Serial number 8, and it does everything except for an explosion at the landing, which would be absolutely amazing. Petty Star 2000. Would you and your wife go to Mars on a round trip if you got the chance? Okay, so we had that. Why is it here again? Prior Proxy. What about it? What kind of studio speakers are you using? Okay, so I might be able to. No, that's the wrong one. Give me a second. I have to push this button and this button, and then it doesn't. No. Wait. That's all wrong. Give me a second. I have to go here. And then here, but there's no connection anymore. I can't show you anymore. I am using Teufel Studio One, and I've been searching for a long time, to say the least. I had 5 different sets of speakers here: Klipsch, Nubert, all the big brands, Yamaha. And the only ones I really did like were the Teufel ones. It's a company that is in Germany, but that's not the reason why I picked them. They sound absolutely incredible and have all the abilities I need a good studio speaker to have. So it's a 3-way system. It has Bluetooth connection, so I can even sample something from my phone and listen to it real quick. All sorts of things. Connectivity is really nice, and the sound is very, very neutral. It is not very bassy or treble. It peaks out on top. It's very neutral, and so it makes a really good studio speaker, in my opinion. That's the speakers I use in the studio. Question from Gabriel Nickel Air: are you and your wife on the FedCon 2021? Probably not. But eyeballing going to a FedCon for some time. I think for the last 20 years or so. I've never been to one. We have 3 kids, that's the problem. It's really, really hard to find a babysitter to cover 3 kids in the area I live in. And so it's normally a big problem for us both to do something, to travel somewhere without taking the kids with us. And the youngest is 3 years old, and I don't know if FedCon would be good for him. But yeah, FedCon, it would be high up on the list, on the bucket list of things I still want to do in my life. So thanks for the question. It's a good one. Creative Melon, have you been picked for Dear Moon? I don't know. They have not replied to me. So I do think they are either still busy sifting through millions of applications, which could be, or they've picked somebody else and haven't announced it yet. I was in contact with a few others who have applied, even people who are more likely than I to actually get the ticket, and they told me that they still haven't had any response either. So we'll have to wait and see. No, can't be. Give me a second. Yeah, I see what you mean. Let me just check something real quick. Somebody said there was somebody on the list 3 times. Let me just check something real quick here. If so, it wasn't my fault. It's a system that is... okay, give me a second. Because I want this to definitely be... So Jason Connor is on the list once, so that's a good thing. And there's one person all the way up top, give me a second, who is actually in the list 3 times. But scrolling through, I didn't see anybody else who had this. I don't want to publicly shame him either. Anthony, you know what I'm talking about. Either there are 3 people who have exactly the same name, or somebody is 3 times in the list. But scrolling through this, I don't see the problem occurring anywhere else. So I do think we can disregard this. I don't want to show the list of everybody else, of everybody being on the stream here. So you have to trust me on this, but there is nobody else that I could see who is twice or even 3 times on the list, except for Anthony. No, I don't think this is a huge problem. I saw Anthony. That's basically it. Everybody else just seems to be on the list once, which is nice behavior. Yep, no, nothing else. No, looks good to me. And Jason's just once on the list. So even if you were 3 times on the list, it didn't give you an advantage that made you win the button, which is a good thing. Okay, so that would have been actually, if the guy winning the button would have been 3 times on the list, I would have probably said, But that wasn't the case. I can even see all the messages that Jason wrote into the chat here. That's a neat feature. I'm thrilled. You're very, very welcome. I do think that this was just fine, and that it wasn't a problem, because Jason is just once on this list. So even if you manage to get on this list 2 or 3 times by making more accounts while the live stream was going or anything, it didn't give you anything. Somebody won who is just once on the list, and that's the important thing, I guess. Okay, so give me a second. Johan M. Here is a last question. How many other YouTubers in space community do you know, and do you do collabs between you? Is it a lot of competition or helping each other in the team space? Okay, so that it's the same as everywhere. There are always a few black sheep, but I'm actually very proud of the creator community surrounding Team Space. I have had the honor of spending 3.5 hours with Tim Dodd in a bar and Cosmic Perspective, and we had a beer and listened to some live guitar music and had an awesome time. That was absolutely amazing. I did an interview for 20 minutes or so and a selfie, of course, with Scott Manley. I have met Senkrechtstarter. I have met all sorts of people, actually. I do think that I've had the honor of talking to Joe Scott. If you know him, he's not directly involved in Team Space, but he's pretty known. He has more than 1 million subscribers. He's an absolutely awesome guy. And he helped me a lot when I still was below 10,000 subscribers. He taught me a lot of things about sponsor contracts, for example. That's one of the reasons why I have Brilliant and he has Brilliant, because he helped me. And that's the perfect example for creators helping each other out. Exactly. TJ Cooney, absolutely amazing guy. Very closely worked together with him, helped him, talked, he helped me. We did live streams together. Marcus House did live streams with him, talked a ton. Marcus House and my Discord chat, private chat, is probably 10,000 pages or so. A lot of them do work together. There are a few sheep who I'm not going to publicly blame, because everybody probably has their own reason, and it's not on me to blame anybody anyway. But yeah, most of them are really, really nice people. I do think that creative people, and you have to be somewhat a creative person to be a YouTuber with a reasonable number of subscribers, I do think, at least. And many creative people are really nice, open-minded, and especially in the space community, because it's a scientific topic. So all those creators involved in all of this are open-minded people who like to discuss and talk. And it's not only the viewer and commentator, comment sections and everything. It's also behind the scenes. I love to network anyway, and so yeah, I've reached out to many of them and got responses from many of them as well. I'm on one of Joe Scott's episodes. I am in there. He needed the correct pronunciation for a German word, which is a really long word, and he asked me if I could do a cameo on his episode, telling him what it's actually pronounced in German. I don't even know the word anymore. It was a huge word. Maybe one of the moderators can put a link in there if you have one quick. I think it was recently on the Discord even that somebody dug that episode out again. So yeah, I've done lots of collaborations. I'm going to do lots of collaborations in the future. Senkrechtstarter, for example, I did live streams with him and an episode. Amazing people, absolutely. Oh, there it is. Give me a second. So I'm going to screen Joe Scott here. I hope that this is not going to demonetize my stream or anything. If he sees it popping up, he's probably going to be, great, that's Felix. And I have to find it, though. Give me a second. Where and at what time index do I appear? So the title... Oh, no, this is... What is this? What is this? Oh, what is this? You have to explain it to me. What is this? Do you really want me to show that? Okay, give me a second. I think that's Brian's word. Give me a second, I have to show this. This is a premiere. It's not ever been shown. Give me a second. Okay, I have to switch to here. So I thought this was the Joe Scott video, and it wasn't. Okay, I'm going to just play this. I haven't seen this myself yet. I just skimmed through it. Okay, here you go. Live premiere on the What About It live stream. There you go.
Have you ever thought about doing sports? I mean, real sports. No, I mean real extreme sports.
Oh, I don't know what this is. It's Thomas.
Become a member of the Y family. We know what real sport is.
Come on. Faster. You can get it. Come on. Oh, Steph is in lead. Come on. Come on.
And guess who won? That's the stuff we did at the meetup.
That's why I'm saying I got the
Woo! Orbital flowers, exactly.
How do you feel after this challenge? Come on.
I don't know how this happened. I don't know what just happened.
And you get the second place. Come on. You earned it. Stephanie, now we get the second round with the Chiefs, right?
There we go. Awesome. Okay, so that was something. Amazing. Orbital Plausch made this video, and it was at the Y meetup late in the evening. Actually, I think it was past 8 or 9 already, and Steffi and Jesse were eating noodle salad. And somebody was standing next to them saying, hey, and they started eating faster. And then more people came and said, hey. They kind of turned this into a world record attempt. And that's what happens when you have tons of nerds in one room, left alone, I guess. Okay, that's a random thing. Thank you very much for that, Orbital Plausch. Very nice. Okay, let me give me a second. Okay, so there we go. Here's a question. How many other YouTubers? Okay, so we had that. There's a lot of, after the noodle salad, there's a lot of collaboration going on behind the scenes with all the different, there's the episode with all the different creators. Give me a second. I got to bring something up again. Okay, wait a second. So this is Joe Scott, if you don't know the guy yet, and he always has the same intro. That's how he starts his episode, and then this happens. So that's always how he starts his episode, and then at some point in that really, really good episode, by the way, I don't know if I can find the point. Oh, yeah, there it is. I can already see. That's the thing. Yeah, exactly. Okay, give me a second. So here we go. That's Joe Scott.
Was first coined in 1902 by the author Werner Sombart in his 3-volume book Der moderne Kapitalismus, also known as Historische Systematische Darstellung des Gerstens. I'm going to need some help with this. Hey, Felix.
Oh, hey, Joe. How can I help you?
Yeah, how do you pronounce this?
Historisch-systematische Darstellung des gesamteuropäischen Wirtschaftslebens von seinen Anfängen bis zur Gegenwart.
Okay, what does that mean?
Historically systematic depiction of the pan-European economic life from its beginnings to the present.
Ah, okay. Okay, cool. That helps. Dankeschön.
Klar, Joe, jederzeit gerne. Wenn du mal wieder was für mich hast, ruf einfach an. Lass krachen.
Yes. Fahrvergnügen. Some believe that capitalism.
Okay, so
relied
then
on-
the episode continues. That is my cameo at Joe Scott's on Joe Scott's YouTube channel. So that's the perfect example for yes, we do collaborate, and yes, we do talk together, and it's lots of fun to be part of the creator community that you most likely don't see that much of. But let me tell you, funny guys, awesome talks, incredible people. Most of them are definitely incredible people. So there you go, there you had it, Joe Scott and lessons in German. Question, Andrew Waldpolelf. Okay, you got to go on Dear Moon. Would you keep running the channel and document everything for our space nuts? Yes, of course. That would be totally amazing. So that would be my goal, and that's what I even said on my initial promotion video, application video for me wanting to go to Dear Moon. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Do Starship updates while sitting in the Starship going to the moon. And with a little luck, it would have a stable data connection to send videos or at least pictures or something. And then I would do updates live from going to the moon. You'd see me strapped into the seat while the rocket launches and everything. I would record 24/7 and put it all up for you to see if I can. So yeah, that would be my goal, to show everybody how this is and how it feels and what incredible stuff would be possible with a Starship. Have your team send you a pic of their signature, put them all together on your letterhead and send with a button. Okay. That could be possible, yeah. Team, have you heard this? I need signatures of you sent to me, and then we're going to send those to Jason. There you go. That's a suggestion. I'm going to put this in the remember list, and if we can manage to make it happen, you're going to get signatures of the whole team. Question, Felix, have you seen Thunderfoot videos about Starship? What do you think? I have not. The Thunderfoot videos about Starship. I haven't seen Thunderfoot. Is that another content creator? If so, I haven't seen it yet. I might want to check it out, though. I haven't seen it. Question, Creative Melon. Are you going to buy a Tesla for Florida? Yes. Let me tell you something about Teslas. And this is not because I'm an Elon Musk fan. I swear to God, this is not because I'm an Elon Musk fan. I've driven BMWs, Mercedes, Fords, Fiats even, back in the days when I just had my driver's license. And the BMWs, that was a BMW 3 Touring, so one of the most sold BMWs ever. I've driven a Mercedes S-Class with the premium interior and everything. It was a company car, so I wasn't rich, but it was a company car that was given to me. And that thing had everything. It had cooled, heated massage seats. So it's the premium of premium of premium. Let me tell you that. It's like driving a Maybach. It had wooden inlays in the dashboard and everything. It was a damn fine car. All of those cars were not as pleasing as driving the Tesla Model 3. The whole charging situation is something you can only understand after you've driven a Tesla, because everybody who drives a combustion engine says, but you have to charge, don't you? Yes, I do have to charge, but the car is charged every morning, so I don't have to charge. I only have to charge when I go on trips that are longer than 500 kilometers, which is pretty rare, actually. Even if you might think right now that you constantly do trips that are longer than that, I do travel normal. I go on vacation with the car, and I travel to visit family that's further away than 500 kilometers. But in the end, it's 4 or 5 or 6 trips per year that you actually do need the superchargers. And then supercharging is a super convenient thing, because you just drive there, you plug it in, it charges for 20 minutes, and you leave. You don't even have to pay, and it's very convenient. And then having at the same time a 4-door sedan, 5-seater, fitting big enough for a 5-people family, that accelerates from 0 to 60 miles per hour or to 100 kilometers per hour, about as quick as a Porsche 911. it's a pretty cool thing. It has an absolutely awesome entertainment system inside, so you can watch Netflix videos. It has a really, really nice speaker system. And after 7 or 8 years of driving it, it was about as expensive as a cheap car, because it's so much more. It's so much cheaper to drive it on the kilometer. The cost per kilometer or mile is much lower than for a gas car. So after 7, 8, maybe 9 years or so, the car has cost you the same that a much cheaper car would have cost you. So I will definitely buy a Tesla again in Florida. It's a really good car. Musk can't only build starships; he can also build damn good cars. It's a really good car. Saboteur 99, thank you very much for the super chat. This has been one of the best streams. I can't stop smiling while watching this. Thanks for all that you do for us. You're so very, very welcome. I'm having the same amount of fun as you have watching this, and I'll be talking about this for quite some time in the future. So thank you everybody for joining me tonight. It's amazing. I do love it. Creative Melon. Oh, that was the Tesla question. Creative Melon, again. How many times did you ask this? Tris Mernin, do you think ESA and JAXA... Oh, Lab! Seriously? Lewis is here? That's amazing. I asked him, oh, this is everybody. This is Lewis from Lab Padre. He's a really nice guy and another good example for good collaborations on Team Space. Lewis... I have Lewis on speed dial. He's a really nice guy. I met him at the meetup at South Padre Island. He's a fine person, and I do regularly talk to him on the phone or text message about stuff that's happened or anything. I restream his live stream with permission for my Starship streams. He's a fine person. Thank you very much, Lewis, for showing up tonight. That's amazing. I'm actually about to cut this. Yes! Oh, wait, with the other hand, I can do this. Lewis, it's amazing to have you here. Say hi to your wife and enjoy your evening. Thank you so much for showing up. Lab rocks, absolutely, exactly. It's without him and his team, of course. You should never forget the team that's behind this as well. But without Lewis, the 24/7 cams at the pad, at the Starship pad, are just absolutely amazing. It's addictive. If you do not know Lab Padre, you have not had the staring at the screen when something happens for hours. Sometimes it's something really, really special, and it's absolutely amazing to have you on Team Space, Lewis. So thank you very much for showing up tonight for the crazy What About It. I raffled off a play button earlier, if you've seen it. And some Jason in this world is really, really happy. And we had lots of fun. Okay, let's get Lab Padre to 200K. If you have not subscribed to Lewis, to Lab Padre, go open up a second tab so you don't lose this stream. That's what I say every time, by the way, when I'm restreaming his stuff for Starship launches. If you have not subscribed to Lab Padre, go over there, push him. He's 11K short of 200K, and I really do want him to have that as well. So there you go. Hey, Lewis, what are you doing? Woo! Lab Padre in the house. Wow, you got the record for the biggest super chat tonight. Thank you very much, Lewis. That's much appreciated. We so have to have another beer when I'm over in Boca Chica again. I wish I could come now, but travel bans are a pain, to say the least. Hopefully they're going to be lifted soon. And Mauricio from RGV Aerial has already booked me for one of his flights over the launch site and the construction site. I'm very much looking forward to that. It's an amazing community in Boca Chica. Lab, Lewis, you rock. Thank you so much. Everybody go over there and subscribe to his channel. It's worth it anyway. They do a beautiful job, and if you haven't done so yet, give him that subscription and push him over the 200K. He definitely does deserve it. That's for sure. Amazing guy. Cool. Okay, so we're going to see Lewis's name up there for a while now, Lewis's little Starship logo, because he gave $100 for the What About It Move to Florida fund right now. Yeah, life out of the plane, exactly. Gunstick, that's the plan. If I can make it happen at all, somehow, I'm at least going to do what Mauricio does whenever he takes off. Every time he takes off, he streams, and it sometimes lasts for quite a while he's already in the air. And I am going to talk while streaming. You can trust me on that. It's there's so much stuff that I have in the pipeline that I desperately want to do, but I can't go over. I can't go to the US right now. It's holding me back, and I can't change it. And yeah, this whole stream tonight is a testament to how cool Team Space actually is. I can't wait to be over there again. That's for sure. Okay, we have a few more questions. La Padre's $100 super chat, dude. I'm doing a barbecue with you. That's for sure. Okay, so we had Tris before I was interrupted by Lewis. Tris Marin, do you think ESA and JAXA will ever develop their own separate human space program instead of just buying seats with NASA? Or is it possible Elon could set up Starship launches outside the United States to space? Okay, so let me tackle the second part of the question first. It would be really difficult for Elon to do any orbital launches with Starships outside of the United States because ITAR covers rockets. Rockets in the United States, and partly rightfully so, are seen as technology that you could use for weapons. And so there is special laws surrounding that. For good reason, actually. It's kind of annoying, but that's how humanity works, and you have to have a law in place for everybody to keep calm. So there's your law. And it would make it at least difficult for Elon to do orbital launches from outside the United States. Suborbital stuff, like ballistic flights, point-to-point, is a different thing, I hope, at least. But orbital launches might pose a problem. That being said, ESA and JAXA doing manned flights, or, excuse me very much, human crewed flights to space. Why? I think ESA, JAXA, NASA, and Roscosmos should focus everything they have on science missions and stop building rockets. That is my opinion. I think private companies have already, and now even a few of them, have shown that private companies can build rockets that are better than those ordered by the government. So let them do their thing. I think SpaceX, Rocket Lab, and many others, actually. It's not just them. Those are smaller rockets then, after all, but still, they are building damn good rockets. Why not let them do this and focus the scientists on what they do best? Science missions. Let them build the James Webb Space Telescope that is made for the size of a Starship fairing. Let ESA send probes to beyond our solar system, maybe even in the future, and so on and so forth. Let them do the science stuff and let others build the rockets. That's my opinion. That being said, I don't think that ESA and JAXA in the near term or midterm future are going to do their own transportation system for astronauts into space. I don't think that's going to happen, at least midterm. Maybe long term at some point when something crazy happens, but I don't think so. Short term, nope. Midterm, nope. Long term, hard to say. But still, I do think that private companies should be the rocket builders of the future, and the space station builders of the future, and the refinery in space builders of the future, and so on and so forth. And that the governments should concentrate on the science missions, because behind those science missions, there normally isn't that much financial benefit. If you do a science mission, there normally isn't any or very little financial benefit. So private companies are never going to do those the way NASA or ESA or JAXA do them. And so that's what they should focus on, in my opinion. I think that's money well spent. Alex Potvin. Boop. You could call Brian my new Alex, but I would never do that because Brian is doing an absolutely amazing job. Alex Potvin, who just gave the Canadian dollar super chat and said boop, is the editor who is my first actually employed editor that was absolutely brilliant. I had a few editors before that, and they did their job. But Alex revolutionized everything about What About It, to be honest. He came from Linus Tech Tips. And he's working for Linus Tech Tips again because Linus snatched him away from me again. He did an absolutely amazing job, Alex. The video you always see in the intro of my streams, SpaceX MMX X video, the 2020 in review. Thank you for flying SpaceX video. All the way in the beginning of my videos, Alex made that video with instructions from me. I gave him a raw video, but he made it so much better than I could have ever done because he's a professional editor and a very, very creative person. And so Alex is the person who edited What About It videos before Brian started. And thank you so much for joining tonight. Say hi to Molly. I don't know how many times I told him that in my recordings. I always said, say hi to Molly. It's his girlfriend. Are they married? I don't even know if you're married. I think they are not yet married. If not, you should marry. Have a great evening. Thank you so much for joining in, and I hope you're not dying of the heat wave you have in Western Canada right now. I've heard a few very disturbing news about it, and I really do hope that you have a working AC. Thanks for joining in. Absolutely amazing. I love this evening. Oliver White, thank you very much. Actually, it reads very much like Hoyt, which would be a relative from me from the United States. Quoit. Olivier Quoit. Thank you very much for the super chat. Alex Jobs again. Hype Alex. Thank you so much. Question. Darius Debovsky. Felix, how is the What About It? How was What About It born? Okay. It was a tough birth. I have always been working in media before I started this YouTube channel, so I worked at TV stations, radio stations, did all sorts of stuff, even YouTube videos. You can find them way back before my first episode. If you scroll all the way down in my released videos, you'll find videos of me flying my paramotor and that video about Lord of the Rings Online that I was talking about earlier in the stream. It's all still there, and I also did professional work for the media business, and I was always super interested in space. So I didn't buy this telescope as a set decoration. I had it before, and the other telescope that's sitting over there was also not bought as a decoration. So I was always interested in space, and then I put the two together, and that's how What About It was born. I did 3 months of solid research on how to do a YouTube channel because I think you should have a solid plan when you want to do a new project. So I researched for 3 months, and then my wife actually pushed me in front of the camera to do the first recording because I was so afraid to put something out there for everybody to see. In the beginning, that was a really awkward feeling to me. I got used to it over time, which is incredible if you think about it. But in the beginning, I wasn't used to that. So I was really, really afraid that people would now be able to just see me on YouTube doing my goofy stuff and talking about space. So in the beginning, it was an anxiety thing, almost. But that luckily went away, and I kept on producing, and that's why we're sitting here with 200,000 subscribers now. So that's What About It beginning in a nutshell, I guess. Ivar A2428. In which part of Germany do you live? Western, slightly southern middle of Germany. I'm living next to the Rhineland. Ben bleibt Senkrechtstarter. Ben bleibt senkrecht. I always want to say Senkrechtstarter. Question: do you think a explosion on the first orbital starship on the launch is possible? Okay, so we had that. John Allen, do you talk to Angry Astronaut? Yes, I do. I actually made the channel logo for the Angry Astronaut, that helmet with the eyes inside of it, because I was talking to Aaron, to another space nut, who's here tonight moderating, I think even. I'm pretty sure he is. And we were talking that Angry Astronaut really does need a better channel logo, and I made that logo, and Angry Astronaut basically flipped when he heard that I did his logo, because he was apparently a big fan of the channel, which is much appreciated. Actually, it's pretty amazing. So yeah, I don't do regularly, but I have, and he's a great guy. I've been sitting in his live streams giving him super chats, because I do think his stuff is very unique and in a good way. I do like his content. Pat Furry, thank you very much for your super chat. Welcome from Central Florida and local television worker. Let me buy you a beer if you ever get in the area. Well, I wish I could. It's still travel banned. Everything's travel banned. So we'll have to wait and see when that actually happens. But if so, make sure to look out for a meetup announcement. I will definitely do meetups in the US as well as I did here in Germany and before in the United States when I was able to travel there. So keep a lookout for announcements. And come join us. I'd love to talk and drink a beer. Nova Arion, Felix, are you the secret person who will go into space with Jeff Bezos? I wish, actually. It would be kind of awkward to fly in a rocket with Jeff Bezos and his brother, but I would take it. No, I'm not. I am not. Okay, so now I am actually going to, this is getting better and better. I hope you're still with me, everybody. I'm now going to go into the Discord, into our What About It Discord, and I hope I can do this audio-wise, because we have the winner in the Discord right now, in the channel, and I hope to talk to him. Give me a second. Okay, I have to go here, and I have to go, and they all have their camera on, same as me. Okay, so please bear with me if this audio freaks out for a second. I'll try to balance as quick as I can.
Oh no! I mean, hi!
Oh no! I'm going to turn this down a little bit. I'm still balancing the audio. Okay, hey!
Now I have to mute the stream.
Welcome. Good evening, everybody. So everybody else who is not in the Discord right now, this is live from the What About It Discord. You can join in if you become a member, and we have the winner in the channel. Is that right?
Hello, yes, I'm here. Hi.
Hey, Jason. Good evening. How are you?
You made your wife hitting the roll button made my ear.
Yes, she triggered it. Okay, yeah, here it is. Here it is. I can show it to you again. I just need your address, and then we're going to send it out to you.
Oh yeah.
And I'm going to try to give you as many signatures of the team as I can for sending it out.
Oh, that's really nice. Thank you.
If you want that.
Whatever.
I mean, I already existed.
Yeah, whatever is not too difficult, though. You know, I just appreciate it. That's so sweet.
You're very welcome. Lucky guy.
And hey, thank you for bringing a show on, especially during the last year and a half. That's just so, you have a kindness about you, and there's a calm to your show, and you're sharing very exciting information. And so just that combination, I gotta tell you, I'm sure made this whole thing a lot easier for thousands of people, millions. I don't know how many people you got, lots. So thank you for that.
Thank you very, very much. I think this play button went just to the right person. Thank you. That was very kind of you.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I'll honor it. I'll honor it for as long as I have ways to honor things.
Woo! Okay, amazing. Very, very nice. Okay, everybody, I think I'll quit the live stream now. No.
Yeah. No.
Okay. I said, okay, memo to myself, never go into the Discord when you're about to quit the live stream, because they all say I shouldn't.
Give the man a break and a beer.
Exactly. That's what I want. I've done a lot of stuff today. Listen to him.
Should we all get a beer?
YouTube is long. I still have this.
I mean, I think.
Prosecco, it is. Okay, so I'm going to cut the live stream now. For everybody who has been watching tonight, it was a pleasure as always. Thank you so much for joining in. it's absolutely awesome to be part of the space community, to have the Y family surrounding the channel, and yeah, it's amazing. Thank you so much for joining. I'll let the stream run for a while, as I always do, so that you can keep chatting with everybody. I might even leave the Discord audio on, so you can listen in for a moment if you want to. If everybody's fine with that, we can do that. Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining in. Have a great evening, and I'm very, very much looking forward to the next stream and to the next 100,000 subscribers. It's amazing. Thank you very, very much.
Why to the moon?
Congratulations to you guys.
Okay.
Fly him to the moon.
So everybody can actually hear what we are still saying on the Discord.
You have a Prosecco, I have a banana.
Have a banana for scale. Very nice.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll be back in 5 minutes. That's a ritual I always do because I have to go to the bathroom after 3 hours of streaming, and then I'll be back with you here on the Discord.
My cat there was very interested in
actually
all the goings on.
Because nobody knows how big a banana is. I actually have to measure the banana. A banana.
I love that.
I've seen we have Angela Merkel in this call.
Yes, Angela Merkel is live. My buddy Mo.
Yeah, no.
Say hi, Mo. Angela.
Oh, I love it. What's his name? Is it he? Oh,
Yeah.
oh, like Mo from.
Yeah.
Still live.
The German space tuber Mo.
There's Matt.
Wow, so that's
those that are still here on the stream. No, it's not a hot mic. This is being done intentionally. You're able to hear the Y Discord right now, and if you want to join our Discord, then all you need to do is join on YouTube or become a Patreon. So you're actually hearing us intentionally. You want to come join us? That's how you do it. So yeah.
Yep. Yes.
I'll be back.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Oh my God, I can't believe it. I'll be back.
What if I don't want them to hear me? There's my dog Frizz.
Oh,
dog.
Then you leave.
No, I never leave. They don't know what all the excitement's about. I never leave. Yeah, wait.
Hey, I like
it. There is a way to turn the camera. There we go. It's I'll introduce you to all the little weirdos. Yeah, got some hatchet fish. They're called. They're very strange looking from the side, but from front on, they look like an angel. For people listening, we're looking at fish. Yes, we are looking at fish, and it is amazing. I like it. I like fish. Hi, here. Come out here. There he is. Come here, Pat. This guy. Thanks for all the fish. There you go.
Oh, the fish? Holy shit, there's a lot going on right now.
Fish.
Hey, folks.
My new hobby during the pandemic.
Folks, watch language because this is still being streamed on YouTube.
Yes. Hey. These are Amazon pufferfish.
Saying a word
Can't get fish on
that's
Amazon.
supposed to be on YouTube gets reminded, says it again.
The Amazon River.
Yeah. I think we should make a beeper or something that everybody could use when they're parasite.
Yeah. The panic button, which just replaced the audio in the buffer. Which, is Felix streaming with delay, intentional delay, or is the delay just because?
Delay is just there.
Yeah, it's typical. I think it's usually like about a 10-15 second delay.
Yeah, between 10 and 20 seconds, just like
but you can skip the delay if you just get on 2 times. Yeah, there's actually during the launches there were like 2 seconds between just 2 seconds between Felix and the official stream.
Yes, but he doesn't do that intentionally. So like there's a buffer, and
Like if like internet cuts out like for just a second, it isn't like the stream doesn't lag immediately.
Yeah. There's also stuff like latency.
Yeah.
In addition to that. Yeah,
this is
like really long, like 20 seconds between Discord and YouTube. It's like really long. If he has 20-second latency, that's.
I mean, it's really risky.
He streams. Don't forget, he streams in 144, 1440 by 6.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So he streams in the better quality as well. Yeah. That's why he has
can
the big
do the
latency.
low rate.
Exactly. Or you can only do 30 FPS with the low latency, but he wants high FPS.
Yeah.
We have 25 members in like one voice call.
Yeah.
At this point, we're just waiting for Felix to come back.
Just but like
building
Wait, who's building what?
a factory.
Oh, Factorio.
Yes.
I'm gonna join.
Yes, nice.
Do that.
What's the IP?
Everybody can join.
It's Factorio.cf.
No, wait, we are live.
Yes,
Yeah, tell everyone.
It's
Nice.
You know,
Ping message.
there's a password on it.
Yeah.
That's the password is the one.
Yeah, the password, I just sent the information into what's your comments.
The password is what about it? 1, 2, 3.
So if you want to play Factorio with the wide community, join the Discord because the credentials are in the chat here.
Yeah, and also Felix plays with the.
Yes.
Wow, what an amazing show.
Like,
I mean, like this
It's like everything.
So if you join the server, there is a
I think
high
it's a bit
chance you might be able to play
protection.
with Felix.
So we're looking at there's a lot of activity right now. They
Yeah.
moved this transporter in. And
Oh, it's already there. It's pinned.
to the
Okay.
right here.
Yes.
So many people in
Yeah.
They detached the cube they moved in yesterday.
Yeah, and
guys,
from the
Guys, password. What about it? 1, 2,
from the
3.
This is amazing.
There's a reason why everybody should wear a ring.
and they have these little containers they moved from pad B over here,
Bottle opener and
counting up to avoid the
Oh,
people.
come on, you're that type of guy.
No,
yes.
there's
We're
a
like those
container
ones.
that was moved from pad B.
That one is pretty hard, but in general
so-
it works pretty good.
There is a large amount
Sure.
of activity happening here right now.
What kind of beer are you drinking?
Attaching something or detaching that, maybe they're going to.
Yes, on YouTube you probably should
And I
talk
also
about
want
it.
to point out
It's
that
with
Twitter mentioned that
I
one
found
of the
something
reasons
to sell.
for
It's just in the cupboard random.
on the vacated slab
It's got alcohol in it.
was
That's all.
to reinforce it.
Monetize.
If you look at the
Yeah.
tank on the left,
Cheers.
it's got
Here's the
like on the
200,000.
top on the left, it's
Right?
smooth.
Yes.
Here's to that.
And as
Congratulations,
you go
you
down
guys.
the tank, you see almost some.
And
200K.
It goes out a little bit, so the tank is not
That
smooth.
stuff
It's
was old.
sort of toward the bottom. So maybe they're
I
reinforcing.
think it's been in the
That was
cupboard for
idea.
about 10 years.
Maybe reinforcing.
Oh,
nice.
the
How did it
tank
taste though?
Is kind of what I'm betting
Sweet
on right now. One
instead
of
of
the reasons
like
why,
alcohol. I
we're
prefer my
they're putting
alcohol
food
like
on
alcohol.
I agree with you on that
the
one.
areas they are.
I was
not
on submarines in the
on
Navy,
the
and
top of these.
we didn't have any on patrol, but when we got back, we made sure to
Hey,
make up for
Yasser,
it.
Of course.
what's the chat?
Piece of shit.
So this is a live stream to see what's going to happen with this move over here. I want
Phoenix,
to do
you
that
back?
update on the PSC tank.
Felix back. Hey. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, yeah, put it right on the transfer. Oh, that's totally
Here.
then, because that's how they moved it in.
Might not be possible while OBS is
Speak
still
on so.
running.
Yeah.
Karen, you're off.
Maybe if you join from your phone or something.
Good.
Yeah.
I mean, like you could still stream your
If you wanna watch
picture
this
and
how things
use
are going, if not, then I
OBS
can end it here. I think
virtual
Karen just,
webcam.
just
No, it's
figured it out.
It's okay. I'll leave it like this.
Wait, I can't join the server. No.
I'll allow it.
Okay, we can all go home now.
Yeah.
So why can't you
Live
join?
stream.
Oh, I'm joining.
Yeah, I
now.
agree.
Okay.
Well
Good
done.
community.
But what's the
Yeah, it
that
is.
big container on the right for them?
Still
Is that
425 people watching,
how
or rather
hard
just
for them?
listening to us.
Yeah, that's
But
the
I think
community
we cover a
comment.
little here in this call right now.
Yeah,
I
Well, we were talking about fish.
Yes. Yeah, and alcohol.
About
A
fish.
pandemic.
The last time I came in
And
was
alcohol.
nighttime, so we
Hobby.
I couldn't really see the park.
Yeah, this is what 425 people are listening to.
Because everybody's just comfortable with
Yeah.
videoing. If there's any issue out in the
Yes,
video,
fixed aquariums. With an axolotl and Amazon puppers.
Axolotl? There's a video.
Beta. Yes, an axolotl.
Oh,
yes.
And what was your
Worried about it. I was told that.
what was your dog's name again?
Ryan, I was on chat with the workers.
Where'd she go? She's, let's say hello to her here. Her name is, I call her Fritz, but that's a nickname. If you've ever seen The Secret of Nim,
Yeah.
remember that?
Yeah,
It was a book in, so Mrs. Frisbee, the star character there, she's napping after all the excitement. Say hi, Fritz.
Don't
Hi,
chew on the
Fritz.
play button. Don't chew on the
Hi,
play button.
She's at the point in life where nap time is probably her favorite time. I'm just sure.
I'm at that point,
Why
yeah.
is everything so red? If mine isn't red, what is happening?
Much better. Now I have a beer.
It's the more beer you drink, the more colorful your room will get.
I can look in front
I
of
don't
the
know what's in
curtain.
your beer.
They think that
Blue
they can
House.
take that and put it on here.
It's a German beer, you know.
Yes, it is.
Somebody here is actually like a
Yeah,
young
if I take off the jacket, you can see me.
Yeah. Give it a try, but
I don't know, Steffi. If you take off the jacket, we can't see you anymore because then you get in touch with the background and
Nice.
you blur away.
And I don't know if all of you heard, but the idea about
and she's gone.
Oh, well, Stephanie.
Where is she? No, she's gone. Yeah.
Now you see me, now you don't.
Oh, that's the Harry Potter trick. Yeah, I remember.
This is so
If you
fun.
look at
It's the first time I've
picture on
like
the
hung
left,
out with a group of people since the pandemic started.
Kind of at the bottom.
Oh, that is
So
awesome.
the idea that
I mean, I have friends.
a man on
like
Twitter,
you know,
Golden, had
a big
mentioned
group of
that
people who
they
are
want to reinforce
like-minded nerds. You know,
before just covering it over with
oh, you should be dead for the only people at the bars are dedicated drinkers, so it's crowd.
Right.
The idea is
Been to the bar,
beef it up some more
waiting
before
for a
just
festival.
covering it over.
If you like a good, dangerous crowd, you go for it.
Hey, I'm
I hear this pretty often.
I want to go to a karaoke bar again.
Me too.
Okay, let's get over here because you can come to Germany, but I
When
can't come to the
karaoke,
US.
I can already see the hashtag when karaoke coming.
Do they like it? Yeah. You guys could do something in the summer holidays.
Do they like Johnny Cash karaoke over there?
Let's do
Pretty
that.
much,
Yeah,
that's all I can do.
You know why it's really going to come?
It's rolling around the bend.
And the reason why this hashtag is really going to come is because you streamed it.
Oh, right.
Stream thing.
But the mosquitoes out here are crazy.
I like it better when I forget that the internet's out there watching and listening. What?
It's a program or something that we could use to
I
do
was,
karaoke on
I saw the
Discord.
mosquito today and I saw all the blood on my arm.
Actually, really
Oh,
good.
yeah.
That could do stuff like that.
The gore.
Right now?
But then I said,
Karaoke.
On the stream,
what is that blood from, right?
hard because my
And I'm
brother
like,
is
oh,
sleeping
that's my
right
blood.
behind that curtain. So
So at that point,
That would be enough
okay,
fun.
okay,
Seeing
okay,
my neighbor's going to kill me.
Yeah, I do
didn't
love
know that I
playing
did
Beat
not
Saber.
see the-
Somebody in there. Said-
Magic word.
I looked a little bit. outside
We
that.
have a small group of
Um,
active Beat Saber
I did
players
see
here
some
on
of
the
the photos
Discord, and we
you took.
live stream
You took one of
totally
the,
stupidly
the
standing in the
photos
middle of
of-
the room
That was a
and
great
smashing blocks with lightsabers. It's amazing.
Hey, DJ,
I can't do
that.
that anymore in this
cool.
small
Me.
room.
Thanks.
That would be me.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
that
mean-
would be
okay,
Jasper.
that's
And Miko.
Exactly. That's weird.
And Miko and
I
Steffi
am
and me,
using,
though I haven't been with
I
you
can
that
closer
one
to my
too often. You
to my
can find me more in
vocal cords.
Space Engineers and recently Deep Rock Galactic.
There is some ambient
That's
noise.
What about
Mm.
Yarmin Golf?
So that
Yeah,
will be
yeah,
lowering everything, and I also have
Felix,
two
what do you think of Deep Rock?
Yeah, not by.
It's awesome.
Let me know if it improves
It's
at
one
all.
of those games where you have tons of little things that the creators of the game thought of, and details and lots of stuff to do. And
yeah,
it's-
maybe because I
it-
talked.
it's-
I did
it's
a
also
live
one
stream
of those
yesterday.
games
It was like
that
5 hours. So.
is
You
much
know, maybe
better if you play it with a few
my
nice
voice is
people.
just getting a little low.
But I think even alone it would be fun. It's a cool game.
There's like
It's
100
cute.
people watching stuff.
I'll check it out.
Okay.
That sounds
Yeah.
cool.
Okay.
Yeah, go
So
get
we're
it
gonna-
and
Who are
play
you
it
on
with
Twitter?
us. I think it's still on sale on the biggest gaming platform there is on the PC. I'm not going to. Yep. We're still live. We're not going to do any commercials.
Roxley, you know those steamers you put in the fridge? They're frozen. You just throw it in the microwave and boom, you have vegetables with no work at all.
Exactly.
I was talking about that. The steamer bag.
It's nice and shit. So,
Oh man. Sorry about that.
Funny and tricky. Yeah.
I need to find the mute button before I. I am
okay,
in
thanks, you guys.
Seattle.
Yeah,
Felix
that
needs
sounds
a
good
beep,
now. Okay.
the beep button.
A beep button.
And if somebody says something he doesn't want to hear, he's just putting like one beep.
For everything that is not my sponsor.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay, Golden Boy. I'll go check it out. I hope so. 2 to 4
Yeah,
is I
you
think
can
the
say
roll
Rich
is
Wallet,
currently
you can
that
say
you were all
Brilliant,
telling
you
me
can
earlier.
say
That's brilliant.
Skillshare,
I hope we don't get
Ren.co, Ren.co.
That's playing in the
Very,
background. Or
very-
maybe you can't hear it.
makes
Okay.
a lot of sense.
There's some Mexican music going on in the background here.
So I have a.
Go to Le Padre, go to
Go to La Padre, exactly. Subscribe to all your favorite space YouTubers. Very important.
I have a question for y'all. I know some of you
Hello,
have a little bit of
Marcelo
experience streaming on YouTube.
from Brazil.
I was looking at doing that, and
This is maybe the best thing ever. I've streamed like 4 different channels while streaming live. Watching downstairs while streaming live.
Hashing out.
While streaming
Put it
live
up there,
people's live
pull the
shit.
trigger on it. And,
Like,
my
it's like
question is for those of you that stream on
you can
YouTube.
hear it. Okay.
What pulled the
what
trigger
can I
for you?
do?
What was that moment that you're like, okay, I'm doing this today? You know, you get
Maybe
ready,
I
you
won't
prepare
save the
things,
stream. That's kind
and
of
you can
tough.
just do that forever. And one day something just makes it happen. What
I
would
wonder what I can
what
do.
would you say was that catalyst for you?
You just do it. You just like seriously, it's
Well, I
like,
can stream it and not
it-
see it.
Thank
That's
you.
what I'll do. I'll just
the more
delete it
that
right
you
after.
sit there and question yourself, the more you
Oh,
can
sorry,
actually
would that
do
do
it.
it?
Like it's
I wouldn't save it, but I would delete it after.
No, seriously, see, I have to agree with that. Same as producing content on YouTube. So at episode formats, I have had so many people approaching me, asking me how to get more
That's
knowledge
funny,
about
society.
it, what kind of equipment to buy,
Oh, the
when would
music's
be
not
the
clear?
perfect moment to start uploading your first video. That is right now.
Yeah,
because
I
in
don't
the
know.
beginning, you won't be a pro. That comes over time. That
that
comes
like-
with
Well, welcome
producing
everybody
the
to the
stuff,
stream.
and it
Yeah,
takes
it's
time.
200 people.
And the only way you can get better at that and more confident in what you're doing is by doing it as simple.
All right, amazing stuff now, isn't it? It's like I'm watching my phone while watching myself. There's a slight delay. Watch. Here's the delay. There's the delay. It's the Matrix while watching the Matrix. Guys, you're gonna see all my marijuana. All right. Nobody. Oh, we got 3 of them. Oh, that's 3 people. It's just me. Hey, Ron, how are you doing, Ron? Yeah, my name's Ron too. All right. What are we doing? So. No.
Ask your viewers a question.
Well, yeah, okay, yeah, yeah. No. Ron watching.
You can now pin a message to the top of your live chat for viewers to read. Click any message to pin it. Use the options menu to unpin.
Got it.
Right, yeah, I got it. That's not what I'm looking for. What I'm looking for is how do I share this? And wait. Maybe. That's not. Okay. Hmm. There we go. Facebook. I figured it out. Glad I figured that out. Perseverance. Takes a little bit of perseverance.
Your story.
Story. Use feed. Okay. Post to. Okay. Okay. Cancel. Go to Facebook. See if we posted it. Here we are. Oh, whoops. Aha! There it is. Hey, snickerdoodles. Hey, snickerdoodles. Hey, snickerdoodles. Okay. Okay. What's going on downstairs? Okay, so it's on my phone, but I have it muted. I have it muted, so I'm watching. Okay, you can't do that. That's not. Yeah, don't do that.
There, so that's cool. So this is apparently a load spreader with people here are reminding me. Michael reminded me. Colleen, I appreciate it.
So this is the load splitter, is what he's mainly talking about, I think. Oh, no, he's talking about this on the crane. I didn't even see that there. There's so many cranes, it was... That, like, something was on this at first. And then I'm like, looking at him like,
the camera up a little
wait,
bit here.
there's nothing
Oh,
on
no,
that. What's he
it's
talking
not.
about? And you're like, oh, it's over there.
Oh, and that would be a great idea. Yeah, to put the world's most powerful telescope on Mars. That'd be awesome. That would be game changer there. I'm not sure about that, but they detached the sleeve from the load spreader here, so it's freestanding. But
Well, everybody, my first live feed for a long time. I'm gonna call it a night. We're gonna have way more awesome touchscreen and hopefully soon to come Arduino camera. But if you guys want, only if you want, and I think that's a big if, we can pull out the Mexican camera Arduino, the ESP32, and really work on that, because that's cool. The reason why I'm doing this is because this is true. Let me read that eyebrow up. ESP, now I forgot the name of it. A bunch of random letters, pixel coordinates. It's in registry code, the colors and the position of the pixels. It's really basic, but it's open source. You have communication from and to and then back again, I guess. So you have all three methods of communication. So there's no you can communicate with that. Like the slave sends a communication back to the master. So the master confirms that the slave got it. So just the slave doesn't get it or doesn't complete it, the master knows and completes its program. So you have a program that tells the master that it's done its program, it's done its job, and otherwise it either sends back the information to try to do it again, or if it's like Terminator program or Arduino Talk, the movie, it just decides, hey, I'm gonna run slave 57 Arduino slave 57, and it goes and runs to another Arduino, and because that one might be damaged in some way, who knows. And so you're covered in solar flares, you're covered in damage of the circuit board, radiation, I mean, the chips could be harder, more hardcore with the silicon wafer and the, but only big government can do something like that. So yeah, and we got some MP3 I2C communication here. We got not so fancy FM I2C communication through FM band. Same principle of what I was just talking about. So this sends an 8-bit signal over the FM band. Pretty nifty. But then your neighbors are like, what's up with this like 32 megahertz? It sounds like a little 52K dial-up. It sounds something like that. A little different tone, but because I think the dial-up had like 4-tone, 3-tone. I think I had like a 62K, which was kind of special, and it had like 4-tone. I was like, ding, instead of ding, that was a 52K. Or something like, something like that. But that was just like it restarting it, like doing it again. Like you had this like repeater that tells that tell it that it's like doing its like repeat thing. But I digress. Like blowing into the phone. I can't do it anymore, man.
As it is.
So
basically,
the best time to plant a tree was yesterday. The next best time is today.
Exactly.
So it sounds like it's like doing karaoke. You just get up on there and you grab the microphone.
Yeah, but
and no
better
matter what
don't
you
get
sound
too
like,
drunk before.
We have quite a lot of karaoke references. What's up?
I mean, there's basically like
wants to tell us something. Yeah, so wants us to do. The universe wants us to do karaoke.
Yeah. Or you get
Jason,
yourself a wife that locks you into the room until you're done recording. That's how Felix did it.
Yeah, and Jason, there's basically three things to keep in mind about it. One is just go for it. 2, know that it's gonna suck at first. It's not gonna be the greatest experience. Like you're gonna stumble over your words. You're not gonna you're not gonna really like you're gonna feel weird about your script delivery and so forth. And 3, take feedback and work with that feedback. So like ask for feedback from the community, from other content creators and so forth, and use that to improve things. There are going to be those people that are going to be trolling and just say stupid stuff that doesn't really help you. But there are going to be a lot of people out there who are going to say like,
my brother does that all the time.
Yeah,
I'm so used to being trolled by him that nobody could match him.
Kaga, don't make me sing, and you don't know me. Just saying that. I'm good.
Yeah. Just go for it.
I appreciate that feedback. I have my person. She's been wanting me to do it. I'm kind of reluctant, so I said, okay, well, you're my producer, so you got to kick my butt and make me do it.
Yeah,
give me her number, and you'll be live tomorrow.
Yep, she's good. She's good with that.
Okay.
I definitely recommend.
All
her.
right, I'll do that.
Kicking all sorts of
Thank you.
things.
I figure sometimes that's how it has to happen. You need someone to kind of kick you around a little bit.
I would never recorded my first episode if it wasn't for her. She basically forced me to.
That's kind of how mine's going.
You
She
forced
just-
me
she-
to.
She's
I
kind of
forced you to
polite,
force me.
so
We're happy that happened.
You know, I was thinking about 3 months to record the first episode.
Yeah.
3 months.
That's we've been working on content and scripts for about 4 or 5 months, really.
So you're good. Awesome.
Dude, just record.
Yeah.
What time is
Really
it on your place?
Time for me to walk over and get something to drink, but
And then?
I can't find my clock while I'm on the. I can't find my clock while I'm on the. I have no idea. I'm on the West Coast, Pacific time. Here, let me ask. Hey, do you got the time? What time you got?
Holding his phone.
2:15. 2:13.
Perfect. So you got
2:13.
nice today.
Wow.
You know, we're gonna send the play button when you got send us your first video.
That's a fair deal. Okay. See?
That's a
I
good
like
one.
that.
Yeah, see, she's already starting to kick stuff.
That's the motivation there. I'll have to
And I mean
put her
it.
in the credits then. Unless it bombs, then I won't forget.
Yeah, I'm
So,
so happy.
what
that
did you guys do? Go ahead.
No, I'm so happy that you got the. You look like you're the perfect person to get the play button. Seriously.
Thank you. Well, if you want me to do I'll do a photo holding it.
Yeah,
And
that would
maybe
be
I'll
awesome.
shave.
And an unboxing video.
Unboxing
you-
video.
Yes.
Are you the one who just told us about the plans with the YouTube channel?
Maybe that would be the first video. Do an unboxing.
Oh
Yeah,
no, no,
That's
no, no,
pretty
no, no,
amazing.
No. You're just delaying it again. I know that one.
I want to have a photo of your play button next to his play button.
There we go. There we go. It'll hang in a place of honor, always just above mine, because it was first.
It was first.
Yeah.
Do a Starship update with the
Oh
button.
yeah, that would be good. Good idea, Susie.
People are saying Elon replied to me. I'm shocked.
Oh, you did
What?
it.
What? Where? Link?
Yeah. Whoa. Link. Send a link and watch the comments.
Hi everybody, it's Paul. I've just seen on Twitter that Elon just replied to tweet about the China announcing their intention to put people on Mars.
Where? This
Nice.
What?
I got my first Elon reply live on the stream.
Yay!
That's perfect.
That's pretty
We need to invite him. The meeting of minds.
But it is.
I like that.
Perfect match. The reply.
Shows
epic here.
The meeting of the
It's,
minds.
it's not correct. You don't do it like that. You need to make much epic.
Much epic, yeah.
Epic. Like do a handstand.
There is music coming from somewhere, but I have no idea where.
It's the background music in this
I just love it, right?
little market.
Even
I
if
have
Like
this
the piano.
color changing lamp.
I
I
had
have
to- I
muted
had to pick
Discord,
up
I have
something.
muted the stream, and yeah, even if I mute both Discord and the stream, it's still
Good,
coming
I get
from
this
somewhere.
and a pack of
To your sister or your brother.
I gotta mute
That's
myself.
the reason.
Because I wanted to ask, are we sure that the Beat Saber soundtrack isn't streamed to YouTube? Because that, I don't know if that
Felix
is a
is not
problem.
following the stream. It shouldn't.
I'm replying to a tweet.
Chaos.
What tweet?
Chaos ensures.
Yeah, what's the tweet, Felix?
Yeah.
No
What's it about? What about it?
We want to know.
The Beat Saber tracks are non-copyrighted.
Okay. Good.
Go, yeah, boy, yeah.
Happy holidays. Happy Independence Day. All right. Mission accomplished.
So,
Congratulations. We'll be inviting them.
Elon's response.
So it's pretty incredible that Lilith's got a,
my
a
goodness.
tweet.
Hello.
We just skip ahead. Oh, it's just about done anyways. Wait, we should go back. I didn't realize. Oh no, I missed it. Oh, I think I broke it. I didn't. Oh well.
Shop the Google Store. Get the next hub. Relive your favorite moments with Google Photos.
Oh, they won't even let me mute it. Oh, that's so annoying. Incredible. What? I with that. Dogecoin is still at 19 solid. 19 cents solid. Good time to invest in Dogecoin. Good time to invest in Deutsch. It's a solid 19 cents. You would trade the higher 20s because it's a 15%, so it's a penny and a half increase. So you're not trading 19 cents. You'd be trading like 20 cents. And that's kind of where I messed up. I don't know. I knew that, I don't know. Thought I would do better. Traded like a full like on 15%, sometimes 20%. And I only got like 21% average. And then you lose that average like after a while.
They moved yesterday.
And so get what you pay for. Not a single person. Well, I'm gonna call this a night. Peace. Shut this off. In stream. Indeed stream.